The Innovators is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International. Meet the Innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Over the next several weeks, they'll be helping aspiring and struggling entrepreneurs to make more money. Yannick Page launched her first business at age 17 and knows how to start a business on a shoestring budget. She's a certified trainer in entrepreneurship and workforce innovation and is also the founder of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited. This successful entrepreneur is also the co-founder of KLE Group, owners and operators of Fiction Lounge and Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. This week, they will be joined by guest innovator Marie Hall Smith, managing director of the Face Place Institute of Aesthetics.
So Marie, Yannick, today we're going to meet Paulette Dixon. She owns a cosmetology institute, which I know nothing about, but I'm sure this is going to be very interesting. So let's take a look at her clip and see if we learn some more about her.
Hi, I'm Paulette Marie Dixon, founder of La Marie Span Institute. I am a country girl. I was born in St. James and I traveled to Kingston when I was 9 years old. And from then, my dream is to become an entrepreneur. I was born on August 6, 1962, so I now celebrate the 50th anniversary, just like the country. And I was really honored when my dad said to me at about 13 years old that you are going to be an independent girl, so you need to strive with everything that is within you. And even though I got pregnant in school at 16 years old, I decided that I have to fulfill my dream. When I started the organization, I started with $0, no capital. As a matter of fact, I took my first month rent and pay for the shop. And then I decided I'm going to pay the rent at home every other month. I took every single thing from my house. The kids said to me, you need to live down there. Because so I take the stuff to work, I take them back in the night home.
My mother is a sweet, honest, and kind-hearted person. She's loving and daring. She is one of a kind and she's special. She tried to be a dad and a mom at the same time. I think she wants help from you guys so badly why she asked you guys to do the interview.
One of the major challenges that I've faced so far over the years, and it has been ongoing, is the area of training. We actually have classes during the January to April because it's kind of seasonal. So once training is on, then fine. But when it gets to the break after June, month end, then we really don't do nothing until September again. So throughout the entire year, our cash flow has been a problem.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to learning as much as Paulette on this thing from you guys because I'm a bit confused right now as to exactly how it's going to go. But let's bring her in and learn more about her business.
Well, welcome. You know, first of all, I must say you have name recognition because I know of your business. I've heard the name before, so that's a plus. Just want to tell you that right off the bat. But in terms of your business, how many people do you employ now?
I have 4, staff of 4.
She's a good boss, very strict, but she's a nice person.
What are your revenues like now? Give me an idea of the health of your business financially at this point.
At this point, it's like about probably $200,000 per term.
The revenue for the 4 months, 4 to 6 months is $200,000
per month.
Per month, okay.
It's more like breaking even because sometimes we do workshops, so that's sort of like a one-day workshop, and then it sort of helps to balance out. So it's more of breaking even and sometimes at a loss.
Do you pay yourself a salary?
Just lately, never normally do.
But you've been in business for 10 years?
Yes.
So in 10 years, never really paid yourself a salary?
Never really paid myself an actual salary.
You have to take a salary. You are an expense, you're a cost to the business, and your service, the work that you give is worth something. And the truth is, you have to look at the opportunity cost. There are some people who are in business and it would be better if you were in a job. If you are not able to take a salary and you're not able to pay yourself, I understand that when you're just starting a business, it's almost impossible to take a salary. I get that. It really is hard. But for 10 years, not being able to draw down a salary, that is a complete no.
If you want to be successful, you have to know how to balance. You have to balance both the good and the bad.
In terms of location, do you feel like your location is working against you right now? Would you consider relocating? Is that a part of your strategic plan?
Yes, definitely. It has to be. Because the thing is, where I was before on Mullins Road, I was growing at a pace. But then when I saw the vacancy that exists in Half a Tree, I thought it was a wonderful idea. And so when I relocated, and this is like 4 years ago or so, I had a huge plight. And that pushed me back down for about 2.5 years.
Do you have any testimonials, any success stories? You know, is there anyone who has been immensely successful as a result of your training program?
Yes, quite a lot. I got a call from a client, and the person said to me, I have seen you guys on the website and I did some research on you guys, and I now found out that there's a student who came to attended your school some time ago and is doing well, and tell you what, I'm going to refer somebody to you. And honestly, within no time, that person came to Jamaica, did the program, went back and encouraged more than one person to come and do the program with us. And I have a student right now from Antigua who came out just to do the massage course to go back, and he told me it's 4 other persons that is planning on coming the minute he finished.
Coming up on The Innovators.
What are the factors that you look for in a location? You had mentioned that you definitely have to move your location. What is it that you're looking for in a location?
Very simple, a lesson that all Jamaicans should learn. Listen guys, we have opportunities here. There are other people from other countries who have come here and they've made very good use of things that we take for granted. So let's wake up, smell the coffee, and realize that either we are going to exploit those opportunities that exist in Jamaica, or other people are going to come and do it for us.
Want more Innovators? Watch all episodes from Season 1 now and Flow on demand.
Every day, thousands of people use Jamaica Yellow Pages to find and discover everything they need. From buying the perfect house, to adding the finishing touches, and celebrating important milestones with friends. Jamaica Yellow Pages. Online, mobile, print, JamaicaYP.com. What will you discover today?
Some may say that in Jamaica this man would never get justice, but things are changing. Future Services International offers support to ordinary Jamaicans like Barry. Not only was Barry terribly afraid of the courthouse, but he was broke and was not up for the long haul. He was prepared to walk away, but remembered a card he was given months before.
Future Services International Limited is Jamaica's first legal funding and litigant support company. We help persons who have suffered injury, loss, damage, or harm to get monetary compensation.
By providing funding for mediation, we helped Barry to settle his case out of court, and he never had to find a cent from his pocket.
Right now, there is no legal aid for people who have non-criminal cases. So what always happened is that people who had good cases, who had suffered injury, suffered damage, suffered harm, were never able to get justice. That is because they didn't have the money, they don't have the wherewithal, they don't have the resources. And so what this company has been able to do is to put justice within the reach of many Jamaicans, in particular some of our poorest and most vulnerable people.
I would recommend Future Services to all Jamaicans. People, do not give up. Do not hesitate. Justice does exist.
For personal injury, assault, wrongful dismissal, auto accident, slip and fall, construction negligence, and medical negligence, Visit Future Services International at Unit 18 Winchester Business Center, 15 Hope Road, Kingston, or call us at 906-9553, 960-9554, or 296-7681. Future Services International Limited.
You have to have a dream, and I take it in 3 parts: short term, medium, and long term. So right now, in terms of short term, I'm thinking of just educating myself more in terms of promotion, liaising on with the right persons, reading books that would encourage me, just about everything. Medium term, I'm thinking about relocating. I'm thinking about probably owning my own property.
What are the factors that you look for in a location? You had mentioned that you definitely have to move your location. What is it that you're looking for in a location?
Parking and also ambience in terms of greenery. There's no parking where we're at, and so persons would want to come and do a service. They come, they, wow, I love this, but they don't come back because they have to go park at the churchyard. There's no parking, and so students will risk it to come to train, but not for service.
All right, I think we have enough information. We
Certainly.
can look at it a bit closer. So thank you very much. We'll get back with you shortly.
All right, so Paulette is a little bit of a challenge because she definitely needs to expand the services that she offers, but then she doesn't have enough cash to move. I mean, finding a new location, moving is a huge expense for a business. I'm just wondering about, in this environment, quite frankly, how we're going to help her to navigate that, given that finding a location for what she wants is going to be significant, right?
It's going to be significant. However, she did indicate that where she is, people are just realizing and recognizing that she is there. So that is a positive. So for her to take up herself and move again might add further.
My thing with her is that she has a good foundation working from, because she's built obviously a good reputation. She's been in existence for a little while, obviously not financially healthy, but she's able to sustain herself to this extent. And I think what needs to happen, she says she has a lot of excess capacity. She's only doing 60, 80 people now. She can do 3 times that amount. I think there's some low-hanging fruits there. She can, as you mentioned, set up some kind of social media platform, online platform between website, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
And she can offer more workshops, because workshops, are short. Right. And she has the space, she has the capacity, so if she can market her workshops, which she says are successful, then that can add to...
That's brilliant, agreed. Well, let's bring her back in and see if we can get her off on the right path. Hi Paulette, welcome back. Great, well listen, we've had some discussion around your business, and the good part is that I think you've done a lot to create a nice foundation that we can build from.
You came in here and you really wanted to get into other services, you really wanted to move. The bad news is we don't agree with you. We really believe that focus is the wrong focus for you at this time, especially given the brand that you've built, especially what your core is. We really think, and here's the good news, that in order for you to make some serious money and to make the most out of the brand that you've created, you need to try and maximize capacity. We really think that you need to stay in the same location that you are. There's nothing wrong with that location. As a matter of fact, why that location is good for you is that you are as close to halfway tree as you could possibly be, and you pay much less rent than if you were in the center of things. So we think you need to stay there. And the last thing is, a longer term vision for you would be to leverage your brand and create products, actual hair care products, skin care products. There's so many things that you could do with your powerful brand and get the people who you've trained to lock into your brand from early. So you train them on the brand, on your brand. So Paulette, I really think that the sky's the limit for you. There are many opportunities, but you have to change your mindset. Forget about, for now, that focus on services, and forget about moving, and maximize the capacity you have now. This is the cheapest method for you to make more money.
So Paulette, there you have it. You've heard it from the experts, and we think you're going to do really well. So good luck on your assignments, and we'll see you back soon.
It's now time for the assignments.
Hi Paulette, how are you?
I'm blessed.
Okay, good. I'm Alicia Little, and we've been waiting for you, so I'm excited to talk about your business. Are you ready?
Can't wait for it.
All right, let's go. Come on. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to set up a simple Facebook ad that will bring a flood of traffic to your website and will start your phones ringing. You ready?
Oh my God.
Okay. When you're logged in, all you need to do is go to the drop-down menu and click on Create an Ad. That's it, the word Create an Ad. And Facebook will really lead you through everything that you need to know to create an ad. So what Facebook asks us is, what is the average age group that we want to target? So we're going to type in 17 to 40, right? And for this, we're going to target women, and we're going to target women in Jamaica. Okay? And so now what we're going to do is we're also going to set a budget for the campaign. So I've already worked a little bit on this campaign, and I added a photo, a headline, and a little ad right there with your phone number in it. And we're going to set a budget of just $2 a day. And that's going to give you a lot of views on your ad, which the purpose of this ad is to get your phone ringing, get people to your websites, and get them to sign up for your course. The reason that I'm recommending online advertising to you and Facebook advertising is because it takes just a very small investment to get started. We're just talking about $2 a day, right? And then it just takes a few minutes to set up. So you could set up a Facebook ad for your business in just a few minutes, just by understanding who you're targeting and who you want to call your company and jump on your website. I see here on your website that you offer courses, but you've said that you wanted these courses to be available to people all over the world. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you software that will allow you to have your courses available to anyone in the world. Doesn't matter if they're in Singapore, Australia, or America, they can buy your courses and attend your classes online. There's a lot of different types of software out there. And just to help you, I went to this website. It's just called Webinar Software Review. And I would recommend to you that you use the second software that's listed here that's called GoToMeeting. I'm going to show you the webcam really quickly. Do you see yourself? So now what you can do is you could be teaching your students, talk to your students right there in your webcam, right? You could be teaching your students right here through online classes. And then in their control panel, they have this record button. So you could be recording all of your classes for the students who can't make it. Or you could package all of these recordings up and sell the classes themselves. So it's a really great tool, and it does work.
Marketing is #1. And Alicia, honestly, she had opened up so much. It's just overwhelming, the information that is out there that I'm now tapping into. Consultation is so expensive. Marketing is so intense, and it's so expensive. And literally, the Innovators have allowed me this opportunity, an opportunity for a lifetime. And I really want to thank you guys. You have made my dream come true already. And the sky's the limit, and I'm going to be onto it every minute. I appreciate it 100%. It could not have come at a better time with me celebrating my 50th birthday. Can you believe it?
Coming up on The Innovators.
Paulette, when you came to us, you said that you were planning to move. You wanted to go to a different location. You know, you really thought that you were going to go in another direction, and we encouraged you to stay. What did you decide to do? Are you staying or are you moving?
How I get into this is because, you know, the fields that I want to do, not readily available, and I don't have the resources to pursue those things now. So I'm just going to bounce here so right now, you know, build some resources and then see what else we can do.
Can people reach you by cell phone?
I used to have a cell phone, but it just wasn't keeping up, and I couldn't bother with it anymore.
So how do you keep contact with your business when you're on the road?
I have a walkie-talkie. Future Services just bought me an awesome phone in New Kingston, and I really like it. I do have the exact statistics of how the phone affected my business in regards to financially, but it has definitely improved the client's repair relationship, you know, so the client can definitely give me a call and give them a little quick update, you know. It's nice to have a human on the next side, I respond to them, so it definitely improved my client relationship with me. And being on the show, you know, and meeting Gary and Yannick was quite different because I don't usually get the opportunity to sit down with other business leaders and converse about things in regards to business. And I appreciate the fact that them put something like this together so that, you know, they can converse with not just the average Jamaican, but other business-minded Jamaican and share them knowledge and help improve other people's business. So it's definitely a plus.
Do you want to appear on The Innovators? Here's your big chance to get discovered and be featured on the show. Over $1 million in prizes to be won. Visit facebook.com/Jamaica Yellow Pages for details.
Life is full of coincidences. But when you want to make the right impression, don't leave it to chance. Jamaica Yellow Pages puts powerful local search in the palm of your hand for anything you need. Whether you're looking to make the right impression with flowers, create memorable moments, or have a good time, Jamaica Yellow Pages will connect you in print, online and mobile at jamaicayp.com. Jamaica Yellow Pages, Jamaica's most complete, trusted and reliable business directory. What will you discover today?
Your window to opportunity, technology, resources and success. It's time for you to become a part of a select group. This is world-class learning. Accredited, rewarding, intense. HCIT is designed to mold you in knowledge and skills-based education in this tech-savvy world. This is Hart College of Innovation and Technology.
Paulette, thank you so much for coming. I hope I'll be able to assist you. Please give me a little idea of exactly what you want to do and about your institution.
Well, thanks for having me, Mr. Spence. I have waited so long to meet with you regarding your services that I learned from Yannick Page and Gary Matalon. I know I'm here. I know that I'm going to learn exactly what to do to allow my business to soar.
Well, I do hope I live up to all of that. Our solution is geared definitely to help you grow and to even get the word out. The beauty about what we offer is that if you have a training in a particular area, our parish for example, we're able to zero in on persons who are within that area to advertise their training sessions. And the thing is, it's not just in Jamaica. If you're going to any of the Caribbean islands, do training, we have databases of persons within Caribbean islands who we can alert or to tell about your service. So you're not only restricted to the boundaries of Jamaica using our solution. You'll be able to send your messages and advertise anywhere to any mobile phone.
Amazing. I wanted to do this for so long.
Well, thank you so much for coming, and I do hope we're able to assist you in any way. And I'm sure you'll tell me about the growth as a result of using SMS communication.
I have gotten advice that is going to allow me to soar. He told me that he's going to help me to market my business in the Caribbean. I just can't wait.
Hi Paulette, welcome to FHC. I'm Mendel Thompson.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Thompson.
One of the things that we love here at FHC and in a business like yours in terms of training and education is that you're helping other persons to actually start their own business and employ others. So you're actually making a difference to national development. We love that a lot, and we can actually help you right there because we have a special facility for business owners just like you that can give you some really affordable financing that can actually help. Another thing I'd like to ask you though, because when entrepreneurs like yourself and your staff are going through the process, you're doing what you do best, you're training and you're delivering great value, sometimes we forget about ourselves. Do you have a plan in place that can actually help you, to relax and, earn money from the money that you have already made?
I have put some things in place, but the truth of the matter is, I recognize as an entrepreneur, we deny ourselves certain opportunities by just being laid back. And really and truly, I believe that just being here with you, it motivates me to get on board immediately to put a pension plan in place, added to what I've been looking at.
Trust me, we're very proud because we know it takes a lot of guts to start a business and to stick with a business and take it through. And when persons step up to the plate, we say that, look, we have to step with you to ensure that you actually succeed. Once you're committed, we're committed to you.
It's now time for Paulette to update the Innovators on her progress.
Paulette, great to see you. It's been a while since we saw you last. and I know you've been very busy doing a lot of different things, so we're dying to hear how it's been going. You know, tell us what you've been up to.
What I did is that I used the information that I've gathered to start my communication network, and so that is a plus for me.
All right, so Paulette, the last time you were here, we talked to you about using online media to bring your programs to a wider audience, possibly a global audience. Tell me what's happening there.
What I did was looked at online marketing and also how I could do the courses online. As Gary had mentioned to me, Paulette, this is a way you can go, and I have started working on that area.
Paulette, when you came to us, you said that you were planning to move. You wanted to go to a different location. You know, you really thought that you were going to go in another direction, and we encouraged you to stay. What did you decide to do? Are you staying or are you moving?
After your advice, guys, no way. It would not be smart, and I am a smart woman. I take advice from you guys, a professional. I think staying in that area, that location, is the best bet.
My advice to Paulette, as it would be to any entrepreneur, is to, once you have created a plan, stick to it, stay true to your core. She's doing that, and I wish her continued success.
Nobody knows your business better than you, but very important to have a fresh pair of eyes to come in and give you a different perspective always, no matter what you're doing. So really glad that we could help Paulette and that she's taken the advice and that she's going to really do well with her business going forward.
The great thing about Paulette Dixon is her attitude. She takes advice very well. She's open to criticism. You know, as entrepreneurs, as people in business, we don't know everything, and it's good when you are able to listen to others and to hear their views and to see what good you can take from that.
After meeting with the innovators, I have learned a lot of stuff in terms of communication and marketing, and I have started to implement them. I will continue to do what I do best, and the sky is the limit.
The boardroom table and chairs were provided by the Stationery and Office Supplies Limited. For people who mean business, Gary's wardrobe was provided by Max Brown Limited. Next time on The Innovators.
Do you have a website?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's the website?
puremarketingmedia.com.
But that website doesn't work. I've tried it. I checked it out. There's nothing on it. It doesn't come up. The page doesn't even come up.
For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International.